You see me?
I see you.
I don't see me.
I see you.
I don't see me.
Hey, young lady, could you move over just a little bit? Good girl. Good girl. Ugh. Yeah, just like that. You just stay just like that. There you go. Start of the show.
Indeed.
Yeah. You know how we do this. We gotta find our live stream.
Yep.
We gotta find it.
There's my ad. Okay.
There you go. Watch that ad.
I'm watching that ad. I was watching that ad. There we are.
Where do I have to go?
You see me?
Okay, there we go.
Uh-huh.
That was a short ad.
Yeah, it did go fast, that
Go
one.
look this way.
Hi. Well, I was just looking to see if there's anybody here
The
but
camera's
us.
not over there.
I understand that, but the phone's over there, and I was just looking to see if there's anybody here but us.
I do this the easiest way.
Did I go to Discord?
Yep.
Yes.
Tuesday.
There's Michigan Daffodil.
There we go.
Hi, hun.
Hey, how are you? How is Michigan for you? We're in Wyoming, just a little bit ways away, and
Just
we
titch.
had a titch of a rain shower on Sunday. Just a titch.
Oh, just a little one.
It
J-Dog.
J Dog's here from Houston. Oh, there, I got a notification.
There's that
We're live.
notification. Okay.
Yeah, we got just a titch of a rain shower on Sunday.
Something like that.
I pinned that, or I put that comment with my video. Don't go watch it right now. J Dog did watch it. You can watch it again if you want, Jerry. Virginia, you are here from Rhode Island. We were just talking. Sunday, we went to go get Nora her weekly kitty cone from the DQ.
Now, weekly, occasional.
Okay, occasionally.
She's spoiled, but not that bad.
She wants to have it weekly.
She would like one every day.
But anyway, it was coming up on National Doggy Day, which was Monday.
Right? Or as Nora calls it, National Happy Dog Day.
National Happy Dog Day.
Yeah,
She's
National
pretty happy
Happy
that
Dog
day.
Day. Your sister's here too.
My sister's, whoa.
Whoa.
Hi. If you don't know my sister, wave at my sis. She waved. Anyway, there wasn't a cloud in the sky, and started getting kind of some poofy clouds late afternoon, and our weather forecast is usually partly cloudy or mostly sunny.
I don't think it was supposed to storm that day at all.
It was not supposed to storm at all. But it's pretty common, just the way the grassland is, and coming into the Black Hills, getting closer to South Dakota, stuff brews. So we took off to Dairy Queen. We started to see, some clouds, and I thought, well, maybe it's probably going to rain. We're sitting in the DQ, and I get a couple notifications. Severe thunderstorm warning, Gillette, Wyoming. I'm like, we best get home.
You need to go.
And it started getting dark coming in from the west.
Yeah.
And we got home. Nora and Billy Joe came inside. I opened up the shop door. Started to go downstairs to just, do a couple things and finish my blizzard, which was awesome. Next thing you know, it started raining and it started getting windy. And I said, well, I better make a video. So I grabbed my phone, pushed the little red button, and
It was quite a storm.
it was an insane storm. I stood at the basement door for a little while, and debris started flying. The wind was swirling. Looking at the trees and wondering, oh my gosh, I hope these limbs don't break. And then I counted our blessings, and I said, hey,
We're not in a trailer.
we're not in a trailer house. We're not in a wide open prairie with 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yep.
And I started hearing a wall of hail, and you can hear it if you've ever heard hail coming. It's a wall, and it's getting louder and louder and louder and louder. And I finally backed up out, went downstairs, and then we lost power. So I kept recording, and I did my intro for my video that you can watch directly after this live stream.
Sure. There was a lot of debris with that storm.
Tons of debris.
A lot of debris.
Just beat to tarnation the leaves on all of. We have our chain link fence out front, and it's covered with like a creeping Charlie or something. I've had some comments in other videos of what it actually is, and it's just almost, it looks bare. And all this vegetation, there's green vegetation all over the
Plastered.
sides of cars, sides of the apartment building next door, sides of our house, the sides of Nora.
Mm,
No.
no.
And yeah, just something I haven't seen before. We had probably between 10 and 15 minutes of solid hail, larger than pea, smaller than dime. But there was like hail snowbanks up on the side of the house. We live in a good location because we are uphill
Yep.
from downtown. Downtown, she saw pictures on Facebook,
Oh, snowdrifts of hail.
snow drifts of hail where, it's raining so hard and the hail's coming down so much, it's a river of hail, and it finally ended up stopping at certain areas, and there's a foot. It looks like an iceberg, for a foot thick of hail, and it's just covering the road, and it's 10 to 15 feet deep. It's like, could you imagine that amount? I got some pretty good footage.
Love now.
After National Doggy Day, I figured I'd tell Nora it's National She Loves Her Daddy the Mostest Day, and
Peck it in.
she's abiding.
Yep. I love
Oh.
daddy.
But anyway,
See what we got here. We got Wilderstead saying that
there we go.
our storm is there now.
Ooh,
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Hopefully y'all don't get that kind of hail and wind and rain. And Larry Parrish is here. Happy birthday!
happy birthday, Larry Parrish.
JB in the house.
That
How
was
you doing?
that was some of the exciting news.
That was your exciting news?
Yeah.
Larry Parrish's birthday?
Yeah,
And I blew it for you there.
Yeah.
Were you going to sing?
you know what happened last time?
I know. That's why we don't allow that. But
Right.
if somebody else wants to, you go right ahead.
So you guys lead with me. Should we sing for Larry?
No.
Okay.
No what happens when Kevin sings.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Welderstead is here. Yeah.
Yes.
He said, okay. They're
They did.
they're chatting. They're chatting.
They're chit-chatting, yep. I love it when you guys, chat amongst yourselves, yep.
Snowdrifts
Just
of
gonna
hail.
hang out
Yes,
and
Lisa.
chit-chat too, yep. Yeah, I saw quite a few pictures on Facebook from the Gillette area. And man, I mean, there was like a Jeep that got flipped over.
Yeah.
And, trailers and horse trailer and roofs, just some of them, the wind
It's
was
gone.
insane. It wasn't a tornado here. Wasn't even a, what do they call them, supercell or whatever they call them.
Oh, somebody had mentioned that it's like a huge downdraft wind, like it's
Yeah.
just super forceful.
It's swirling though.
Lots of swirls.
And the temperature just plummeted
Almost 30 degrees
in a matter of minutes.
in a matter of minutes.
Crazy.
Insane. I've heard them called straight line winds before.
That's what it was, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was wild. I mean, we've dealt with some storms in the past.
Mm-hmm. I do have to say I was awful glad that we weren't in a trailer for that one. I mean, really. I mean, okay, so last week I told you guys about the construction, the roofers, that are living in the apartment over here, right? And they're not from around here. And the one guy, I mean, you got him on video saying, "Hey, is that normal for here?"
Yeah, yeah, it's in that
And
video.
yes, yeah, it is. It's nothing for the temperature to just drop during a storm here. I mean, even on a normal day, we have a variation in temperature of 40 degrees is easy.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Michigan Daffodil wants to know whose birthday it is.
Whose birthday is it?
Larry Parrish's
Larry
birthday.
Parrish's birthday.
He's some old geezer down in Florida.
Old geezer.
Yeah. Larry and I are tight. Larry's
That's
a
right.
good dude.
They talk on the phone sometimes.
Yep.
Yep.
Straight line winds could put a tree on our previous house in 1999. Yep.
Yeah.
When I lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan Daffodil, we had pine plantation, basically a telephone pole factory behind our house, 80 acres of it, and then potato fields behind that. We had some deer food plots that I'd planted back there, And we had a few thunderstorms and stuff. And one day went out there during the summer to check the food plots, and there was like 7 or 8 of these trees just laid right down, right in the middle of, a 60-foot tall stand of telephone poles. I'm thinking, how on earth does that happen? Basically, straight line winds has come through one little, like a supercell of wind. Yeah, just insane.
Wilderstead, they had a temperature drop, so from 26 Celsius to 16 Celsius in the last 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. So probably very close to that in Fahrenheit, what we just described, close to
I
30.
can never remember the math.
Yeah, it's like 9/5 Fahrenheit divided by 6 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, heavens.
See,
Dave made it. Dave got here.
Dave's here.
Dave is here.
So we got 2 Daves in the house.
Dave and Dave.
That is fantastic. I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
Never mind.
False
Never
alarm,
mind.
guys.
False alarm? Where are we going?
I've been doing a bit of woodworking. I'm not going to show it to you guys yet. But anyway, I made a marketplace post yesterday. I've actually had quite a few good hits on that, a couple good responses. I'm going to be delivering actually, maybe, probably not tonight. Tomorrow I'll deliver a sign I made for a gal for the front of her house.
Came out nice.
Which is super cool, which is actually the second item that she is receiving from me. Made another one of my horseshoe coat racks, and through that marketplace post, I had a gal contact me that wanted one like that but bigger, which is super cool. And then a gal contacted me yesterday looking for end tables that double as dog crates.
That's cool.
So we've been in contact, sharing a couple Pinterest pins, talking about styles, talking about wood selection, species, use, this, that, the other thing. So that is going to be a really cool job. So I'll design all that in Fusion 360, be able to build her a rendering, a computer rendering, and be able to show her, moving parts,
Possibility of whatever
possibilities,
look like.
coloring, before we ever make any sawdust.
That's cool.
So that's really cool. Happy about that. Facebook is a really good way.
You know who's here? I haven't seen him in a while.
My sister.
Well, besides that, somebody just showed up.
Floor's Journey.
That's right. I haven't seen him in a while.
I know.
How are you doing?
And hey, do you know that Jeremy is back around?
Jeremy.
Yes.
Motivation Friday.
Motivation Friday.
Ah, I loved Motivation Friday.
Wrenches and boards, man.
Wrenches and boards. All right.
He had a little bit of hiatus for a while.
Yeah.
But I watched his latest video, and that was super cool. And then I actually kind of creeped him a little bit and found him on Facebook, so now we're friends.
Sometimes, you gotta do that sometimes. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if you knew that, Elf Lords. So, Elf Lords just went a little bit past 700 subs here last week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is.
Right on.
Oak Knob says Facebook creeper.
Mm-hmm. Aren't we all, though?
I'm a businessman, Dave.
Yep. Oh, Elf Lord's Journey says, I was going to so many lives I wasn't getting any artwork done. Yeah. I see that. Sometimes, you have to trade what you're doing.
But it expands your audience a little bit too. Networking is good. As long as we keep the right kind of networking when we're cruising live streams and stuff, there's some out there, I'll just preempt it. There's some out there that are just not ones to go to because it's not very productive. But I've met tons of people, a lot of our subscribers, and we're mutual subscribers now. And I've met on other people's live streams.
Right
It really is a good way to do it.
Let's see.
Get into other genres and stuff too.
Hi, Bob.
Bob's here.
And Mrs. T.
Ms. T from Nebraska.
Ms. T, sorry, my bad.
Beautiful 74.
Awesome.
She asked about the Mater plants.
They're just looking rough. Now I'm optimistic. Okay. Might be,
I was ready to compost them.
yeah. He's like, should I just throw them out or what? You know, chuck them in the composter. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it takes a trauma to convince something to grow abundantly. So
And
I think we wait it out and see.
my analogy to that, and Bob, you're going to enjoy this. Maybe the trauma was the prairie,
Right on.
and it allowed us to
Blossom.
blossom and
Absolutely.
flourish.
Sure thing. So we'll see how that
We'll
works.
see how that works.
You know, we weren't, the plants that we were able to bring with us were the ones that were still in containers.
Yeah.
And they were in containers for a little bit too long because we were busy moving.
Yep.
And I wasn't sure that we were going to get much out of it. We have gotten 4 sweet banana peppers.
Yep.
And, you know, I was so happy, though, to see that flower bud on that marigold.
2 days later, poof.
But, you know, I wasn't entirely sure we were going to get much out of it to start with. You know, a few more peppers probably. Tomatoes were small, but, you know, there may be time.
Yeah, but they were tiny Tims.
They were
anyway.
tiny Tims, right? They were little tomatoes. But, you know, maybe something out there will surprise us.
You never know.
You never know.
We have a few more weeks before any type of heavy frost.
We hope.
We hope.
We hope.
But we actually talked about. I'm going to build a nice little shelf in the kitchen, small shelf. We'll get a flat for some indoor herbs, possibly a little green
I'd
garden.
love to have a little herb garden in there.
You know, some lettuce, some kale, maybe stuff like that. I'll even, you know, it's going to be warm in the basement.
Can I have a basement garden?
I'd gamble. You never know. The chlorophyll factor, the sunlight, it may have some, but there's some crops that you could actually grow on a small scale indoors. So, heck, we'll give her a whirl.
So, first, I'm going to say hi, Mrs. B.
Mrs. B's
Mrs.
here.
B's here. I'm happy to see you. And, was it Elf Lords? I don't know who asked. Yeah, Elf Lords. Who's the photo behind you? This is Kevin's late father.
Yep, that's my pops.
Nope.
Looks a bit like me, I imagine.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep. And actually, my sister, we're not going to do a what's in the box, but my sister sent me 2 gigantic boxes of stuff.
Yep.
And it was quite a bit of clothing I had left over at my mother's house in Michigan. Socks, underwear, a couple pairs of breeches, some coats, and things like that. Oh my gosh.
You know what he was the most excited about? You know? Anybody guess? Anybody?
I'm going to have some guesses.
I'll tell you if you guess. Just one guess. Come on, any guess.
And it was probably it was a beautiful gift. I knew they were there. It was something I wanted. We don't have any guesses yet.
No guesses. The lion's blanket. No. Nora really likes the blanket. This is like she lays her head on it. This is her blanket now.
I do love
it
the
was
Lion's
the
blanket.
Crocs.
It was the Crocs.
That's not going to surprise some of you folks. Jesus is Lord is here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, yes, pictures of Dad's cars. My sister sent me a
Crocs.
binder of a lot of my dad's cars, and it brought back a ton of memories. One of the cars that I wrecked was in there. All kinds of other stuff, and that was super cool. Pair of hand crocheted or knitted mittens from my sister, who was just a wonderful gal. But yeah, the Crocs. The Crocs really brightened my heart.
The Crocs he was absolutely the most enthusiastic about. It's true.
And we're not talking the fake jail Crocs.
Real
We're talking
Crocs.
like real Crocs.
Real Crocs,
Crocs with the the 4-wheel drive band on the backside.
Yep.
And everything. Like, oh my gosh. They're right over there. They're just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, did I miss anything?
Miss B wants to know how Nora is adjusting.
Nora is doing really well. She is such a good girl. Very, very smart. It's a big change for her, country dog to city dog.
Yeah.
She used to have the run of a large yard. It was fenced.
Yeah.
But she was allowed outside the yard because she's really good about coming back and hanging out with us. But she could leave at will. Pretty much, she knew how to open the door. And I'm leaving. Okay.
Screen door swing
Boom,
open.
there she goes. You know. And it's different here. There are people around. You know, neighbors there, and neighbors there, and neighbors there, and neighbors there, and a school across the street, so it's busy, and there are a lot of new noises and sights and sounds and
Squirrels.
squirrels, which she can't figure out.
Not these
What
ones,
is
Bob.
that? That is a what? She's like, what is that? Yeah. But no, she's really actually adjusting extremely well. Very, very, very well. She is used to the leash and the harness. It's just like normal for her now. And she likes the house. She does. She likes the attention, for sure.
Yep.
And she enjoys being spoiled. I think her favorite thing, honestly, is Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
She gets a kid coming once in a while. She really likes ice cream.
I'm going to make an ice cream montage video.
An ice cream montage video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We took her over to Grandma's, which is
Oh, yeah, we went to Grandma's, which is
yesterday.
a long drive, officially. It's about an hour and a little bit door to door, right?
Door to door, yeah.
And,
but she gets spoiled over there equally.
oh, yes. Very much.
We had spaghetti and meatballs, and some garlic bread yesterday.
And she sat next to the table. Okay, so my mom's husband is Joe, who is the Italian, right? And we get over there, and she sits down right next to him and says, "Where's my meatball?" I want my meatball.
I know you're Italian.
I came for the meatball. Yep. But yeah, Grandma spoils her too. But she's doing really, really well.
And Joe and Teresa, their dog is Nora's grandma.
Yep. So it's like, actually Nora was born there. So it was like going home for her.
Absolutely.
Yep. And she's just sweet to Grandma. She gives Grandma hugs, and Grandma just thinks she's wonderful. Petite. She enjoys the petiteness of her.
Yes, very true, Miss T. Grandma always used to say 8 weeks after the locusts start howling, expect a frost. Locust or grasshoppers started up earlier than usual, so she marked her September calendar to see if that's close.
Right on.
Let us know.
Good
that would be
thinking.
good. That is, 4-wheel drive Crocs.
4-wheel drive Crocs. I like that. Right on. Let's see. Oh, you're going to show off the Crocs? Say hi to Jim Dockrell. He got here.
Jim.
Jim.
She held me off, Jim. It's somebody's birthday today, and I almost started singing.
Oh, we know what happens when Kevin sings.
And we know what happens.
Yeah.
Jim got kicked out of the live stream.
It was an accident.
Accidentally.
Truly.
So, these are actual Crocs. See, little
Rollins.
Little Croc right there.
Loves his Crocs. Part of a club.
These are 2-wheel drive Crocs.
Raise of hands for those of you who are in the Croc Club.
Croc Collective.
Croc Collective, right?
And then 4-wheel drive Crocs. Got to put your strap on the back.
Yep.
Okay. So now I got some 4-wheel drive Crocs. I tell you what, they're just awesome. So, you know what Kevin wants for Christmas is some church Crocs.
Church Crocs, they make those?
Yeah, they make all kinds of Crocs. They make hiking Crocs, winter Crocs, summer Crocs, slipper Crocs, high top Crocs.
They make high top Crocs.
High top Crocs.
Do they make black suede Crocs? Black
Maybe
suede
so.
Crocs. Okay, wow. See if I could get a pair of that.
They don't make Birkin Crocs.
Birkin Crocs. Oh.
Corny joke, sorry.
Michigan Daffodil. No, not yet. I don't know when I'm going to get the call. The boss lady is waiting for sign-on numbers so I can access the company's computers. I did do my fingerprints on Friday. Was that just last Friday? It was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Do you know? I got my prints done, which is part of the background check process. And you send them off, and then it takes about a month to get the background check done. So we're waiting now. But did you know? I mean, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but last time I had prints done for business purposes, I've never been printed as part of processing because I've never been arrested, but I have been printed before Well, I haven't ever been arrested. I've been printed before
Please don't point
for
at me.
work for work stuff, and the police station here does not use ink. I was surprised. I expected to have, you know, colored fingertips. Time it was over.
No,
Nope.
most everything's electronic now.
Huh. So the last time I did anything with fingerprinting, I think it was 2010. I did some Census Bureau work. And one of the things that I helped with was a class. I don't remember what the class was for, but we had to print everybody. And it's hard to fingerprint people. It is because they want to help. And some people, and you have to get a really clear print. So it's tough to do. So I'm not surprised that they've gone computer, but.
We're talking about cheesecake.
They're talking about cheesecake, all of that.
Michigan Daffodil says, Mrs. B, you'll need to make some more cheesecake. I grew up on cheesecake that was lemon and light, unlike New York cheesecake.
Cheesecake, I can talk about cheesecake.
Cheesecake's awesome.
Cheesecake rocks. There's Kathy. Hi, hon.
Kathy's here.
Yeah. I'll tell you about cheesecake.
What kind of cheesecake?
White cheesecake.
What kind of cheesecake you stuck in the oven? And I thought you were messing it up?
No.
Aren't you supposed to bake cheesecake?
Sometimes.
Okay. I thought cheesecake came in a box.
Yeah, no, not that kind of
That's
cheesecake.
what I thought.
Zany May is here. Hello, Zany May.
Hey, it's Zany May.
Talking about the cheesecake that people have asked me for the recipe, and I will take that one to the grave with me. Sorry. If you want it, you have to have me make it. It is between that and the white cheesecake and the jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
That's
yes.
how I got in his stomach.
Oh, yeah.
And then you know how that goes,
And
right?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. So, and that was part of the Thanksgiving is I made the white cheesecake. It's a beautiful cheesecake. It's about this tall. It's got a beautiful chocolate and nut graham cracker crust on the bottom. It's secret ingredients. It's made with mascarpone cheese.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Elvis segue.
Elvis.
Oh, man, give me some blue suede church Crocs, man.
Oh, boy.
I can't do Elvis very well.
You do a fine Elvis.
Do I do a fine Elvis?
It's not bad.
Give me another jelly donut.
That's a good Elvis right there.
I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake and ice cream. Oh, see, not together, but I would have them together. I totally would.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, sure. Did we say that it's Larry's birthday yet?
It is. Larry, do you get a birthday cheesecake?
Anybody that's here that wasn't here when I said it's Larry's birthday,
Happy birthday,
it's Larry's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Larry.
But he can sing like Elvis.
Oh, man.
No, he can't sing like Elvis.
I cannot sing like Elvis.
Once upon a time, I thought perhaps that maybe in this, I mean, it's been almost 7 years we've been together, so it's probably not going to happen. But I would have loved for Kevin to learn some Elvis and sing to me, but, hey.
We'll work on it when I have
We'll
some
work
time.
on it.
Maybe.
We need to get you a nice guitar one of these days.
Get fiddle?
Yeah, so you can learn some songs.
I want to make a get fiddle.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Right on. Somebody else just came in here. Or was it Virginia Reed just got here? Virginia
okay.
Reed. Hi, Virginia Reed.
Hello. Oh boy, I'm back and Zany May. Sorry guys, I'm 3 minutes behind.
You're
the
behind.
time.
Okay.
But we had to have this agreement, Billy Joe and I. We had to talk about. We don't miss comments because we want to say hi to everybody because we like chit-chatting live streams.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we don't have an agenda, but
I'm
that
just
is
here
our
to hang out with y'all.
that
Truly.
is our agenda.
Yep.
We talk about what we did last week. That's
What's
why you
going
guys are here. We are talking to you. You're sitting in our living room. Our living room really isn't that big. And hey, guess what? This is fun for us. It's fun for you. Okay. What?
You crack me up. And no, he doesn't play the guitar, but it is on his wish list. In fact, one of his, dream goal is to make a guitar.
I actually have a piece of wood that I've been saving for about 3 years now for the neck of a guitar. I have a guitar building book that Big Wave Dave sent me.
Yeah, you made a video about that, didn't you?
I made that, yeah. So, all these unarrested people in here like Dave. It's never been
Never
arrested.
been arrested. Never
Jim
been
never been
arrested.
arrested.
Boring. No, I'm kidding.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Say hello to Irene at my
But somehow I
permaculture
feel like I
garden.
just
Say
can't
hello.
relate anymore.
Well, nothing to brag about, darling.
I don't get arrested often.
No, you really don't.
Anymore.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, say
Let's
hello.
move on.
Irene at my permaculture garden is here.
Hi, Irene. Thank
There
you
you
for
go.
joining us.
And thank you for the thumbs up. We appreciate that. And Kathy pleads the fifth.
There you
Kathy.
Let's talk later.
Actually, there's no judgment here. You know what? Honestly, if people don't know Kevin's history, there are videos on that. And I say,
Don't say a word, Lisa.
his sister knows, right? He hasn't always made the best choices, but we can, I think, all say that we're not perfect. And if there's anybody here that has ever made choices that created legal problems for them, you know what? As long as you're here now and you're doing better, great.
Oh, absolutely.
And he moved on.
Yeah. I'm only 1 minute behind.
You're only moving on a little bit. Okay.
Kelly says it's hard for her to do a solo and just chit chat without having subject matter. Absolutely.
Sure.
I think that's part of the dynamic that works well for her and I, because we can chit chat with you guys.
Yep.
I couldn't just go solo. I've done some solo live streams, and a lot of those solo live streams were down in the shop. Well, out in the shop. That's when I first started live streaming. So I had a lot of subject matter, woodworking and tools I was working on and things I was doing.
But no, like agenda, no itinerary.
Not really an itinerary, no. So it would actually be kind of hard to go solo and just, talk to all you folks. She helps me out a lot. I help her out a lot, I think. So anyway.
I don't know. I just remember when we were first talking about doing live streams together. It's like, well, okay, because, we can sit down and have a conversation, you and I.
Sure.
And so this is very much like us just sitting down and having friendly conversation.
And banter.
And banter, sure. Just so long as he doesn't sing.
Lisa, wow, bantering a little.
We got some banter going on, all right?
Lisa.
Is there anybody that comes up that says they were arrested yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. All right.
Lisa wants to know if I'm going to braid the beard.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think it's just coming out. I'll let it do its thing.
No, yeah.
I'll comb it once in a while. I don't think I combed it at all today.
No, you may not. I haven't seen you brush it today.
Right.
Right. But
I brushed it for church.
You did. I am actually really fairly much enjoying the fuzzy head, so.
Anyway, let's move on.
Moving on.
It's all part of the fun.
As a Bobism.
I had to use it.
Everybody knows that.
Where are we at? I'm
Let's
still with
see.
Irene.
Michigan Daffodil, absolutely. Progress in the right direction is a blessing, absolutely.
That's where we can relate, James. Yes, I was a mess too, but that is, we move on, we grow up, we make better choices.
Yep.
Good job, bub. I hope this works. Is Wilderstead telling the truth? Uh-oh. What did I miss?
He says, I was once arrested for leaving my uncle's house. Break and exit is a complete bogus nonsense situation. That could be an interesting story.
I just watched an episode of Confession Tapes on Netflix about the differences in Canadian and American law and investigative practices. So I guess it would be very possible or plausible that Wilderstead could have been arrested for breaking an exit.
Out. Breaking out?
Possibly.
Okay, so I might need to know that whole story.
You might need to know that whole story.
So, okay, right on.
It's getting cooler out, so maybe Dave does some sort of expose video where we really find out
the truth behind Wilderstead.
Yes.
Who is
This so-called Dave.
Wow.
And this mysterious Amanda.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Really?
Who are they really?
That's kind of fun. Oh, we've missed you guys. I know you have been incredibly busy all summer. You guys have been doing a lot of stuff. They bringing stuff to market,
Oh yeah.
going to town on it,
Oh
and
yeah.
we're happy for you. But we sure have missed you.
Absolutely. I had to do some rewinding. Oh, there we
Backing
go.
up, backing up.
Boy, timestamps. Good.
Dave,
There we
Big
go.
Wave Dave, said
Yeah.
he shaved his head too.
Did he really?
That's what he said.
He's pretty much bald to go with.
Oh, well, so were you.
That's funny, Jim. We'll just keep going.
Ooh, an interview. Who is Dave?
Who is Dave?
That's kind of fun.
Yes, let's do that.
I like that.
Heidi's here.
Well, hi, Heidi.
I know where she lives. Some state down by Michigan.
Pick one.
Between the state that ends in a E and another state that ends with a. It's around there. Midwesty. Never mind.
Right on.
They'd know.
Okay.
Legal confrontations that were detrimental to my health and welfare.
Oh, Larry.
There you go, Larry. Hey, did I ever mention it's Larry's birthday?
Hey, happy birthday, Larry.
He's like, it's like his 15th anniversary of his 60th birthday or
Say
something.
bye to your sister.
Bye, sister.
Thanks for coming.
So anyway, I made one of these things again.
I love these.
This is actually the third one I've made. This is going to some gal I met on YouTube. She may or may not be here, but it's going to a location in Wisconsin.
Don't drop it on my head.
Can you see that?
Can I see it?
Yeah, you
Wait
can see
for it. The lag.
Yeah, one leg.
Do, 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 do.
It's actually beautiful.
I still don't see it.
Oh,
There it is. Oh,
There
it's
you go.
beautiful.
Come like
Yep, comes up nice. Am I not live?
oh, you
How'd I
might.
get behind?
Oh, probably because of the ads.
Oh, the
I can
ads.
see
Then
it.
I must be behind in every video because I never do that.
So yeah, another horseshoe coat
Jeez.
rack. Actually, probably the best one I've actually made. It has a lot of
Nice.
character to it. I posted that on just as a. I posted it on Marketplace, even though that's sold. I posted it on Marketplace with a couple other pictures, and actually had a couple hits. A gal, well, I'd say locally, but she's 30 miles that way. And actually, one of our friends says, "Ooh, I want one, but can you make it bigger?" And so,
Four horseshoes,
a
right?
4 horseshoe model that I'll
They're just nice. We had some
deliver
conversation.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Tell them about the pick it back up again. Actually,
Okay, fine.
okay, because it's an interesting piece. It's made of barnwood
Yep, hemlock
with
actually.
some what is this stuff?
This is going to be some. Well, actually, it's just construction grade Doug fir.
Okay.
It's 2x4.
Right on.
Milled.
Okay.
But it's not. It's
And some old horseshoes that you actually polish,
yeah.
right?
You know, they're
And-
not new horseshoes.
Not new. They just polish. They're old. But he does this burning effect with propane torch, right?
which
and-
is
Which is nice. It brings out just it makes it look more. I don't even know how to describe it. Luscious. What is pretty to me. And we talked about it. He definitely thinks that you can go overboard with the burning,
right.
and so he tries to keep it kind of on the subtle side, which I really like. So
But I've kind of developed a little technique with that to keep it subtle. I've seen other. I belong to a couple big Facebook woodworking groups, and I've seen some that are just overboard. It's kind of trending. People like that stuff. I think personally, I don't. I like to keep it kind of toned down and subtle. So I think it adds to the artistic effect of that.
somebody wants to know how much are you selling those for?
Those actually, $35.
For a 3, so $10 a horseshoe plus $5, right?
Yeah.
Plus shipping if it's shipped.
And yeah, actually, I'm going to update my item on my website. They're actually available on my website for, I think, yeah, $35. But the shipping is going to be $29.95. So, but that's all calculated if you click on that item. So visit kevinswoodcreations.com, go to the gallery, go to the shop. It'll be there. It'll be updated pretty soon.
There now, Heidi Hoffman knows. She wanted to know. She
Sweet.
wanted to know. We had a couple new people in here
Gentry Homestead.
and getting started on homesteading.
Bub's here.
Yeah.
Say hi to Bub.
Hi, Bub.
He had a birthday this year.
Happy birthday this year.
I don't really know when, but
Everybody had a birthday this year.
oh, kind of common
Pretty much standard.
for everybody.
Yep.
I'm
Contentment just got here.
just trying to make you guys laugh.
Diana.
E-Chip and Robber.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know they went over to New York State and visited a fella? Built some stuff for him?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know
No, I
that?
didn't know that.
You need to catch up.
I was studying, probably.
I know, it's my job.
It's your job.
Yeah, they
Yes.
built, actually, it's going to be his laundry room, Thomas Schmidt Homestead Projects. Yes, they went over and helped him
Awesome.
about 2 weeks ago.
Right
That was
on.
super cool. So, yeah, that's community. Building
That's
community.
nice. Yeah.
Hanging out, connecting, man. You know? And New York State is a long ways away from contentment.
Right?
If you don't know where contentment is, it's, think down that way in another state. Probably 300-400
Well,
miles
south of here.
south of here.
Say goodbye, JB.
JB, thank
James
you.
on the way out. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Um, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm just catching up.
He's catching up.
Contentment says hell. Oh, I think you meant oh.
Yeah. That was
I've
a
done that
type.
so many times.
Oh. Yeah.
I've done that so many times. Oops, typo.
Oh, Dave
Kevin, I
wants
would
to
love
talk.
it.
Love
Some
it.
steel horses, antique. Let's talk.
Want to make him something. Oh, you know he does.
You know where you can find me after this,
Mm-hmm.
and I would be happy to. I actually had to go to the co-op, the farmers co-op, because I ran out of rusty nails.
Imagine that.
I called them. I says, "Hey, you guys have horseshoe nails?" "Yeah, we do." And Billy Joe was actually on her way to
Running around.
right.
That guy's going to the library.
She was going to the library last week. Then I got to thinking. I wonder if they make different size horseshoe nails. Now, just come pick me up when you're done, and we'll go to the co-op. So we go there, and there's like 37 different boxes of horseshoe nails.
There's a lot of different kinds of horseshoe
And you can't.
nails.
They don't have a little plastic thing in the top where you can actually see the size of the nail. There's not bins. They're in boxes. They're sealed. You can't open them up. I'm like, huh. Wonder what kind of horseshoe nails you
We had a
get.
very helpful, what do you call those?
Associate.
Consultant. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
very
was
helpful.
really, really helpful.
And then I Googled.
And we did some, internet research while we were there. And we're happy with what you came up with,
Absolutely.
right? Right on.
Totally, absolutely. But yeah, and I'm probably only have about 30 horseshoes left. Rusty, nice old rusty horseshoes. You can buy new horseshoes, but
Sure.
then you're kind of losing your losing some profit margin there. Because I bought a 5-gallon pail of horseshoes. I
Quite a
think
while back now.
about a year ago,
Yeah.
2 years ago. I think for $20.
Yeah, that's a good investment. Right?
You know, so.
Well, you never know. You might find another bucket of rusty
Oh,
horseshoes
I should
somewhere.
hope so.
Yeah. Hey, and then if anybody has an old ugly blue dresser,
Gosh, I need an old.
we're on the
ugly-
lookout for an old ugly blue dresser
Right.
with curvy fronts. Right?
Because I have a gal says, I want one of those things.
Absolutely.
What?
Somebody asked for a mini tour, but I'm going to tell you what. Instead,
Ooh,
'Cause,
you got to talk about that.
I almost forgot, right? Oh, what do you got going on down there, Missy? She's over here. Grrr. Okay. Because I said McCoy's Oak Hill Farm.
Oh, okay.
This new place looks
Hey,
great.
Liana.
Right? She's here. You didn't know she's here. I said, hi, Liana. Michigan Daffodils suggested a tour, but instead, I do want to tell you guys that I started a video. It'll probably be out Friday.
Yep.
And it's kind of a personal video. It is involving my kitchen. Okay. So for those of you who were with us at the old place, you know what it was kind of like. And I will tell you, we lived in that place for about 3.5 years, and I never felt like my kitchen was put away all the way.
Right.
You know, it never felt all the way moved into. Um, and I would like to get my stuff put away in this kitchen so it's efficient, the flow is good,
Right.
and the cupboard door's shut.
There's
It's
one
a
cupboard.
small kitchen. There's a couple of them, three now that I think, maybe three.
Not
Or
because
three.
they're mechanically not able to
Because my
shut.
stuff is too big.
Yeah, she has this one mixing bowl
Yeah,
that I mean
doesn't fit.
it just doesn't fit. And the
So
door is open that far.
yeah, it drives me crazy. Um,
I personally don't care.
and there's something about having a place for everything and everything in its place that
Right.
that makes me feel at home.
Right.
And it's my kitchen, and I'm actually very proud of this kitchen. It's a nice kitchen. It's easy to keep it clean, and Kevin has wanted me to do some what you got in a pot type cooking videos
Right.
for a very, very long time, and I'd probably be willing to do that here. Um, just gotta have the camera there and do it. But
Right.
so the video like I said, it'll probably come out Friday.
It'll be out Friday.
It'll be out Friday. Okay, is a very in-depth show.
Right.
Look around the kitchen and then asking for some organization and interior design advice. So, if you have any inklings towards those, please help me. Okay, help me out there because I need it. I can't figure out where to put what so it works properly.
I'm gonna preempt
Pre.
my comment that I'm writing right now. Make sure my mods don't block my link. That's the live stream. Oh
Homesteading with the Heberts is here.
no,
What are you doing?
my
Are you trying to drop a link?
I can't
there?
drop a link in my own live stream. I
That's
think
just wrong.
that's unconstitutional. I think maybe. Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me try that again. I think I have to sign out. I'm in making sawdust. I don't think I made myself a mod for some reason.
Yep.
But we did a live stream. The first live stream we did here, I think it's an hour and a half long. I actually did a mini tour. So if you're interested in that, Liana.
Yeah. So if you guys watch that video when it comes out on Friday, if you have any advice, any suggestions,
Right.
if we use the suggestions, we're definitely gonna shout you out on it and probably do
And
a
say
follow-up
thank
video.
you.
To thank you for helping me organize my kitchen. So.
And there'll probably be a woodworking video of the thing I have
There's
to build.
liable to be something that is Kevin created that solves some problem.
Right.
Right, definitely.
Let me try this again.
Yeah.
If I don't block my own link.
Oh,
there it
Jesus
is.
Lord, I enjoyed the baklava video.
That was, yeah.
Right on. Thank you. It was
Okay.
good, yeah.
So that link, Liana, is the live stream we did when we first got here, which did have towards the end a mini tour. I'm not trying to say don't watch the whole thing, but it is definitely towards the end. I walked inside and outside.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Right on. Cool.
Kevin, did you block yourself? No, I didn't block myself.
That's funny.
But no, I was signed into making sawdust and it wouldn't let me. It like auto shoved the link away. So I didn't see Donnie from Homesteading with the Eberts here this evening. But oh, there he is, right there. There he is, right there.
Okay.
You know, I've got your garden video up right now, Donnie. I've watched about half of it. So, just to let you know, we have a full tiny house kitchen remodel video almost ready to go.
Wilderstead does, yep.
Yes.
Might help me out. Well,
That's-
Amanda's good at that. Amanda's good at so many things.
I know. I
Oh
can't
my
wait to have her
gosh.
channel going.
A manufacturer.
A manufacturer.
Right?
So thank you. That'd be cool. Oh, I also made I actually bartered kind of work for this one. Bartered a tool. I made a gal dog feeder, a double dog feeder. She's super happy about that. And she says, could you make a sign with our last name for the front of our house? I was like, sweet, yeah, no problem. And they are coal miners, so they do like crazy shift work. Like it's 12 hours for
4 on, 4
6 days,
off,
some
or depending on where they go.
weird
But yeah,
swing.
definitely.
And they said they have Tuesday, Wednesday off, so I'll end up delivering this or meeting up with them tomorrow. Quite similar
To the
to
cutting board, right? Yep.
quite similar to
Came out
the
nice.
coat rack.
Coat rack, yeah.
Little different style. Actually hand chiseled, and I actually used walnut stain to darken up the letters, and then a couple thick coats of poly. I didn't spell the name wrong,
Nope. It's important.
but that's important. So pretty cool stuff. It's all about building customer relationship, customer base. Repeat customers are always awesome. I want somebody to say, "Hey, what else can you do?"
Right.
You know, so, and I'm happy to explore the craft and do different stuffs, man. Do different stuff. Oh, geez, we are getting close.
Getting there.
Big Wave Dave sent me a PM. I can't look at it. Yeah, spelling is important.
Yes.
It was a little bit of a challenge, actually, finding the correct font. I wanted a block font. I didn't want a lot of curved letters because I, wanted to chisel it out and not router it out. Because it's some of the areas in the hemlock, some of this barnwood that I have is actually really, really soft. So I was afraid if I used my router, it actually like blow out big chunks. So I wanted to hand chisel it, which I did. So to find the correct font, scaled up good enough, and I actually got it like on the first try. I said, "Oh, that should be about yay." So I just kind of scaled it up in Word and printed it off and went downstairs. Like, man, that looked good. So,
Boy, they just hitting it now.
ooh, they're bantering,
Heidi Hoffman, are all these things on your site for sale?
sort of.
Sort of. That's a good answer. Good answer. Michigan Daffodil missed the sign, so whip it back up here.
The sign, not yet, because I don't know. It'd probably be reserved more for a local market. I'm not the one paying shipping. You would be the one
Right,
paying
yeah.
shipping.
But hey,
So for some customers, that may actually price you out of the market. But
Kevin needs to put something on his site. I don't know if you have already.
what?
If you want it and you think I can make it, ask me if I can make it, and I'll make it. Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So, right? Okay, yeah, just go ahead there.
Yeah.
Jim Dockrell says, education is important, but woodworking is important. Funny, Jim. And Elf Lord's Journey, I'd like to send you guys a painting for your new place. I have been hinting at Kevin. Now, let me tell you what. When we moved into the old trailer, there was a lot of work to do.
Right.
And, I'm a girl, so I started dreaming right off the rip about how we're going to decorate. And he says, do you know how far away we are from paint? And, well, of course, the story. We never got to the point where we had finished walls that are nice like these. So, never got to really decorate. We never put stuff up. I mean, a couple things to hide stuff, basically. But I have a few things that I've kept around that I'd really like to have put up on the walls. We both like to do jigsaw puzzles. And in the wintertime, probably we'll put something out here so we can do jigsaw puzzles. And he'd like to frame them when they're done and put them up on the wall over there. But we surely do need some more things. We've got lots of wall space, so awesome.
And yeah, actually, to answer you, Heidi, a little bit more, everything that I build is getting built into my website. Either like a custom project, like a sign like that, it'll most likely be built into the gallery part, but also linked as a shopping item. So, but there's how do I want to explain that? With the actual workflow of woodworking, selling items, making items, taking care of the homestead, making YouTube videos, and maintaining website, it actually takes me a little while to get through the workflow to get the website items built with appropriate SEO and linkability and all that stuff. So yes, to answer that was sort of.
Right.
uh, I get around to getting that done. It is part of the workflow. Uh, but yeah, there's also a place on my website and most of my items that will link you out to a custom order request form, and at any point you can contact me right through that, or
Absolutely.
also right directly to my email, which is available on our about page, or through my business
And holler
email.
at him on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Anyway.
At any point you can do that.
Yep. Yep. Rico's Homestead. Hi,
I know
Jim.
that dude. He's gonna
He put out a video.
he's gonna turn a room in his house into a woodworking
Awesome. Right
masterpiece,
on.
possibly inspired by another woodworker. Hmm.
This one?
Boy, I hope so.
Wow.
I would love to make some videos for you. Any tips and tricks you would need, you just send me an email or send me a message, Jimbo, and say, hey, let's talk.
Right on. That's cool.
And
Jim cracking me up there.
yeah.
What would we like a picture of? Hmm.
The man is awesome with watercolors.
Right on. I like it.
How? Let's.
What do we have? Okay, so you know this. I have a
Mrs. B heading out. Good night,
my
ma'am.
Mrs. B. What do we have now? We have 3 framed postcards from Devil's Tower that are in a black and white
Yeah.
that are just fairly stunning
Yeah.
pictures. Actually, I'm gonna group those together. I have one looks like kind of an ink blot art that my son did years and years ago that's framed.
Right.
And a picture that my late uncle did. He liked to do cars and stuff, and so it's I don't even know. It's
I think it's
painting water,
Yeah.
of like an old Chevy or something
Old
like that.
Chevy.
That I have to put up. I don't have anything else, so
Actually, we do. We have a gray pit bull in a blue
that's
swimming pool.
right. That's right. So how about Nora cakes?
Make a picture. There she is.
Hi. What?
Come here, Norcakes.
Come on. Come on up here. Say hi. Oh, funk.
It's about time to say goodnight.
Yeah.
Okay. We got our 3-minute window.
Oh, 3-minute warning, guys.
Um,
He's gonna be a woodworking mogul.
You're doing old
Like
cars right now. We like old
Oh,
cars.
yeah, we do.
How about an old black Cadillac?
Oh, Black Cadillac. Is that a song?
Could be.
Could be. Sounds like Black Keys, maybe.
With
Nora
fins
Cakes, where you
on it.
going?
Something with big fins. Okay, turn around.
Come on there. Hey, sweet girl, say hi.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Miss T says Nora driving an old car.
I like it. I like it.
That'd be awesome.
Mm. I do like the old cars. You know what kind of cars I like.
Thank you, Zany May. We are just about ready.
Almost done.
Yeah.
Getting close. Pink Cadillac.
Urban living, tiny house, homesteading values, urban composting,
What else you got?
creating motivation, inspiration, education, not building snowmen,
Frugal living.
frugal living, organizing and downsizing, and being efficient in your space is all part of Hope This Works. Woodworking is there too. I've been holding back on the dungeon guys,
Oh, but he's gonna let her rip at some point.
but I'm going to let her rip at some point, okay? KevinsWoodCreations.com. At any point, you'll visit that. You can send me an email if you want a custom order. Go check out some stuff. As I build them, I'll share them with you guys here on YouTube. And shortly thereafter, there will be items there that you can click on and actually see in galleries. So stay tuned for all that. Actually, Virginia, I did build a little hail snowman.
A little one happens.
Yes, I did.
Sometimes it happens.
Make sure that you go check out that video. That this links No, that's wrong link, Kevin.
Wrong link, Kevin. Michigan Daffodil. Thank you for coming. We love visiting with you too. Before I go, right, let's see. I just do want to say that I'm not sure that we're going to continue with the 5 o'clock live from the couch live streams. We shall see. Let us know what you think.
We'll be doing, well, yeah, because your work schedule is going to
It's going to
be
be different. Changes
different.
happen.
I know.
We'll find out how it goes.
Yeah, but when they took Dukes of Hazard off the air, people lost their minds.
They did not riot.
Okay.
No, they just went to Love Boat or something.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't present Love Boat when we're presenting Dukes of
I
Hazard.
know. How can we order a cutting board? Are you trying to do that link?
I'm working.
He's working on it.
Jeez. I don't even know if I can get there from here. I can work on it. How can we order a cutting board?
Exactly.
You can go right to kevinswoodcreations.com. I'm just going to have to go there. I'll share the link.
You just go there. Share the link. You can do it.
How about you send me an email? We'll talk, Jan. That's easier for me.
That works.
Because we got to end this live stream because we don't want to.
Over.
Right. Do this, Kevin.
Dun, dun, dun. Mission Daffodil. Just saying. Well, dead space there. I got nothing to say. He's working on this link really hard, though. No pressure. Narcake's going to give me kisses on screen.
Send me a link there, Jan.
Give me some kisses.
So any of you guys want to contact me there, I check my email right there. That is my email. And we will contact. Thank you for joining us here. I hope this works.
Absolutely. Thank you.
The channel all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity, tiny living, frugal living, efficient living. Don't drop your quarters in the car wash grate because they're icky when you get them out. Always take at least $5. And when please tip your wait staff and server. Be kind.
Need your email address. Is that in the information on our webpage?
Yeah,
or our YouTube channel?
That also is.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can send me an email right there.
Okay.
Don't drop your quarters in the car wash. Please be
Or
kind.
Your keys.
Or your keys.
Yeah.
Please be kind to your wait staff and server. Make sure your seatbelts are buckled up. Please don't exercise road rage. Be kind to the Walmart guy that might not like it. Open doors for little old ladies. Mm-hmm. Love your dogs.
That's
Give
right.
them peanut butter cookies if you have to.
You guys are on my couch. Get off my couch.
Take them to Dairy King. And always come back to our live streams every Tuesday, Mountain Daylight Time, for now. And we will let you know if we change it up.
Yep.
Go watch that video of the storm. It is right on our page. And have a great night, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. As always.
Hope this works.
Hope this works.
Okay. He moved.